Hi guys, I've got to be a little bit quiet because the old screen. This morning I went over test and went past the lineup on my Saturday. I've got to do something about it seriously. I don't mind sitting there, but I just can't sit there for long periods of time because of my operation and also in legs and my hands and my arms were just absolutely aching like shit. I don't really or anything like that. Bloody hell. It's a break. Yeah, I've got to isolate for 14 days. I'm not going anywhere. This is what pisses me off really good. Yeah, hypnosis thing wasn't good. So yeah, with that, it's I don't mind. As I said, I don't mind waiting, but let's be realistic. How long are you going to fucking wait for? Um, and I know no, I don't have it, but obviously the incubation period between this and this makes it a lot more dangerous. Right? I know also that as I said, I won't wait for any help, any healthcare help, and essentially help for a long time. I have before. Just doing some sharing so we know people that obviously gaming. No, not gaming, but talking. So yeah. It is what it is in Adelaide, and there's no doubt that this is massive. This is massive for South Australia. It's fucking people that are out of work at the moment. The half, like nearly probably well, that's what a group of guys working uh, drilling the bore, drilling into the ground around a corner here. Not one of them was wearing a mask, but one of them was social distancing. It's very hard to social distance with close quarters. But I'm like, I don't know. Why are these people working? Like, that guy didn't ring me back. I rang the company up, he didn't ring me back. Now, do I go the opposite way and go? I saw a whole group of guys working. They were just, most of them was just standing around. They weren't actually holding the drill or helping anyone do the drill or anything like that. Do I ring the cops and say this company basically fucking it's working dodgy as fuck? And didn't ring me back. I told him he doesn't need to ring me back. Just needs to fix the problem now. I never went back there later to check. Maybe I should. But what upsets me is that I can't work. I can't go to work. You know, it just fucking pisses me that these people can get away with shit. You know, rubbish. You know, it just I don't. The thing is, I don't even want to rock that stuff, but I can't. It's fun. I mean, that's how it makes me feel sick. That these guys are working. They not even know the rules. Surely they know the rules. They've been pumped into this for the last fucking 3 days. Sorry, it's more consent. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna speak to Bruce, see if he wants to live stream it. Because we actually, I didn't even know, but we read 50 during Fortnite stream. We did. And then I'd actually tried to stream agency, on Rodman Agency. Can't get it to work on my phone. It says, doesn't even click on it. So I don't even know. What do we call it? YouTube is live. YouTube is cooking channel. I was thinking about doing cooking. It's put here, I reckon. Who really cares what it is? It doesn't really matter. Alright, bro, so if you're ready, let me just get in. It just irks me that people for that and like they might have an exemption. Well, fair enough. The guy for uncle, he has this, they have an exception. So if that's the case, that's well and good. But don't, like, it's so fucking obvious that they didn't know what they're fucking doing. Certainly weren't social distancing. Certainly weren't like right on top of each other. I guarantee that one of them probably has it. Where am I fucking name? What's your fucking name? Oh, there you are. Poor Bruce. So, you know, there we go. What I'm going. I'll promote it here. So much. Like, what would we be without copy and paste? And I noticed also that Brucey's looking at steering wheels, but he's looking at me in Australia. I don't know what the fuck he wants me to do. Does he want me to get him and post him over? Because I can do that. It's fine. It's probably cheaper to get them there. And we're also thinking of doing a D&D stream because I know that that Tam was interested in that. So what we're going to do is, if anybody wants to come into the channel, we're going to give away some cards again. We're doing the lucky dip. So I just wanted to do something today for the 50th subscriber that we got. I didn't even realise until 50 is a big thing for a little channel like that. All right, let's let's just come up for it. That's fucking ages, man. All right, so I've got my little sheet of paper, so when people come in, you can write it down. This is really cool. Pamphlets to deliver, and I'm going to get some things to deliver. Saying how to get it, how to be a carer. South Australia. Like this is basically jobs. We're here for you. Like, are you caring for someone elderly, someone with disability, someone who's going through health, someone with mental health condition, someone has dementia, someone with drug and alcohol, big use drug and alcohol related problem, someone with a mental illness, a terminal illness, care as a partner. Like, so I'm guessing that this is we're here for you as a counsellor now. Contact how we can support you. You know what? I'm going to give them a call and say, look, I'm free to do some hours if anybody wants some offline, do some volunteer work. Go to someone's house and just sit with them. Talk to them. That's an expensive deal. Did you see it, bro? There's one $700. He's on fire. There's also one there for 20, but he's looking in Australia. I don't know what he thinks. But maybe they can't get him in Fiji. Maybe it's just postage into that. So this is the leaflet that we got today, and up in the back corner, see on the right, there's the little magnet fridge. So how are you, Bun Daddy? We've had a massive couple of days. I've got all my merch for movie shit. It's fucking I've got shit everywhere. Movie shit. Merch now. Got his t-shirt, your Wolves t-shirt. So yeah, just need to post it now. Now we speak about yesterday with Jessica. Jessica posted it. She forgot to post it. She hadn't posted it till yesterday. So she's express posted. So she spent $35 on postage, which is fucking ridiculous. And I told her that's just silly. She goes, oh, it's my fault, I forgot. That one that I sent you cost me $3.50, the little package with cards in it. $35 express postage, and I'm like, oh, well, I'm going to have to pay for that one. So, yeah. So she sent it. So it hasn't gone missing. It hasn't gone anywhere. It hasn't even left Australia yet. So we're streaming on Brucey's thing, so we're doing it. Like, can you hear me okay? Because I've got the earphones on. I don't really need to do it. I'm taking out. So I was listening to a Twitch streamer before. When Tam was streaming, she raided someone, and I was listening to them. So only 700. Yeah. Only 700. We might want to get Bruce's take on it a bit later of what he's actually fucking planning to do. Is he setting up like everyone, like a one of those ones where you get all your mates to come over and you have a LAN fucking thing where everybody has a steering wheel, you can all drive a truck. I fucking find out hilarious. Be on the lookout. Yeah, it might be next week, yeah. So if it's coming express post, it's going to get there in a hurry. Mine was, the one I sent was $3.50, and I think that's just normal Ammo, so it'll take a couple of weeks to get there. But you get the parcel that I was meant to send you, and it does have a loan t-shirt on it. I've got some stubby holders for the Shocker Alone, like the domestic violence one. But I'm really worried about giving these to people. I don't want to trigger them. But like what I'm going to do is get a special. I'm thinking like a special magnet from South Australian domestic violence. So I'm going to ask them if they have any magnets and insert that into the thing. So if it does cause any problems, we need to do that. The Olympics have started. The opening ceremony was boring as batshit, to be honest, and I was quite disappointed. But I know they're going through COVID shit there, and there's protesters out the front. There's meant to be in Melbourne. There's meant to be an anti-vax protest. I'm like, fucking read it. If you're gonna, they're in higher fucking stage of lockdown. No, they're not. That's Sydney. No, the same lockdown as what we've got, stage 4. So, and I'm over it. But as I said to you when I was doing that Instagram live feed, I can't get into a line, and it's going to take. I can't sit down for that longer period. have to get up and move, and you can get out of the car and shit like that. But so we've got the first lot of merch. I know I owe you a hoodie, and the hoodies don't turn out as good. Oops, the hoodies don't turn out as good on the hoodie itself. They don't look that good, and they've sent me things saying, "Are you sure you want to do this? It doesn't look good. You're spending a lot of money." But we got the stubby holders for the stream, and actually, if you go across, yeah, these are all. It's all. You can't actually see it on camera, but they're actually a little bit lifted. So if you feel, they're really cool, really fucking cool. I haven't even got one myself. So this is what they look like with a can. This is an empty can. I haven't fucking that is. Look fucking awesome. So what we're going to do is because Bone Daddy is a massive part of our stream, and he also knows that I don't say, we don't pay any attention. That one's for you, bro. So I'll stick it in the bag that I've got the t-shirt in for you. Your Wolves t-shirt, which I'll show you in a minute. And also, do you want me to undo it out of the plastic bag? Or I'll leave it in the plastic bag for you. But I'll get mine and show you I should be wearing it. Stupid. So that's yours, bro. All right. That's for all your help that you do around both channels. YouTube, putting up with my shit, me ringing you in the middle of the night, my time, having basically a mental breakdown, or technically not, but yeah. That's really cool. And that's for all your, I'm getting a little emotional at the moment. That's for all your work. So enjoy, I don't know, a can of Jim Beam or something on it. I'll put that in the bag now. So yeah. So here's the t-shirt. So shit, I should done. Settle down. I just tripped over. There it is, there, bro. I know it's massive, but we've got massive people on set. Some of them are quite bigger than me. But you can, wear that as a night shirt, or give it to Grace, you wear it as a nightie. There you go, my friend. And you can actually see the wolf. It's in the top corner here. The person that did it's not with us anymore, and me and her had a bit of a fallout. But she's still speaking to me, and I still, say to her that she designed this poster. Technically, it's a poster from a movie. It's actually a movie poster. I don't have any problem with it. If you just did something wrong by me, but do something wrong by me, I can't really forgive you. That's what happens. So, I've got a fair bit of stuff happening today. I played these things. The PlayStation's decided that it's finished loading, of course. Gronka, how are you? I'll put you down as well. So, we've got Bone Daddy. Very cool shirt. And then you've got your stubby holder too. Or your full holder. I only got 5 of these. So I want to try to keep them, because if anybody says, "Oh, have you got any merch?" Yeah, we have, and they don't come to the channel or never been around, we can sell them rather than give them away. But giving them away to you guys is different. The old Gronks. I can't wait to get my Twitch back. So I will. But I'm really, really happy that Bruce does this for me, because it gives him views. He actually had 22 unique viewers the other day. So that's pretty big. Yeah, it's probably going to get a fit for me. New hat. Yeah. Do you notice it? No, speak of the devil papers. Yeah, this is one of Scooby's hats. It's a golf hat, and every time she comes out, she has like a golf clothes on. It looks like golf clothes. It's not really. It's actually like a wetsuit. It feels it's different. It's a dry fit. I might wear that. When she's not around, she's not going to be around for 12 months, so she's not going to know. Unless she looks on YouTube and she sees her hat. I have taken several things out of her room, as I said, like TV, heater, fridge, which the fridge will have to do now, man, when I'm sitting here like this. And I've got my drink. Like, I've got the big fridge behind me. Right, but this is the fridge, let's see. My power bill is going to be fucking massive. Running a heater, 2 TVs, 3 monitors. I found another monitor that I can actually use, but without the chair. 2 fridges, coffee machine. Like I've basically, you're not living here now. Your stuff's still here, like a table and stuff like that that used to be along here. You can see this stuff here now. Like this big cupboard, got drawers that I can use. I can put anything in the drawers here. So I will do that. Got all my pens, pencils, walkie-talkies for production shit. Don't know what they're all been charged up. I bought the speakers for this thing. It doesn't work. They don't work, and I'm like, fucking great. So I've got to work out what I'm going to do there. But yeah, so I've got my. It's all happening, man. It's all happening. Found some straws of Sonia's. They're not. They're bamboo straws, so they can be reused. I've got bathroom will do that. Morning. Let's put some of your stuff in. And look, I went with COVID testing, and I'm not joking. I just wanted to say hello. Let's go, and I'm just going to be waiting there. I'm just going to call it, and I'll put it outside and go outside a bit. That's my first. On the phone. This looks good. It's a bit of a tight squeeze in the kitchen. It's not too bad though. That little area there is probably good for. I have got other stuff. So how are you, Bruce? Thanks for doing this for me. It is a nice hat. I'm sure she wouldn't mind me using it, as long as I don't sweat in it and leave marks on it and stuff like that. And I'm not going to do that. So, what gets me is the gaming thing is now working. Well, it's really a golf hat, isn't it? I fucking love caps, and I have over 200 of them. One day we'll have a hat stream where we have to change hats, and we have a command to say, change your hat. So, I've put people down. So I've got Brucey, Bone Daddy, Bronco. Have I missed anyone? So, I don't need to advertise anywhere else. What do you reckon? Do we need to advertise anywhere else? Yes, maybe. We could. We'll get a few more people in. Sarah, yell out if you wanted me to bring in any more stuff. All right. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. What I'll do is we'll finish off here in about 10 minutes, and then I'll go and get it. But I thought while I was out there getting my straw, while I was out there getting my straw from the car, like from a drink that was in there yesterday or last night, I'd grab a couple of bags, so the heavy bags anyhow. Oh, that's good. That's good. And if that
That's like I did like $400 shirt.
Yeah, and like I still got room in this. This is like a drink fridge, and it's only here because when I stream I can lean over and grab it. Yeah. If you have a look in the fridge itself, there's heaps of room in there still. There's probably at least, and then we'll get you one of these or something a bit bigger. I did see one free. But if you want a bigger fridge, you put in there. I don't have an issue.
No, I just make it a bathroom.
Just something like this.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's what that was for. And then if I got too much milk, I don't have enough room to move stuff around. Because the other day, I had to leave stuff out because I couldn't do orange juice. The orange juice doesn't matter that much. All right. So, yeah, I'll go and get that stuff in a minute and we'll work it out. I just want to do this because we hit, I know it doesn't sound many, we hit 50 followers and subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah.
last night, and I didn't even realise until this morning. So we're just going to do a card giveaway, and then I'm going to go play some PlayStation with some people and just chill out. But that lineup was absolutely ridiculous, mate, this morning. There's people sleeping in their cars. How can that be right? How can the government let that happen?
Yeah, that's a COVID issue, isn't it?
Yeah, but if they're sitting in their car by themselves, it's all right. But if their whole family's sitting in their car, they're just like, there's no news conference yet. But the other one is open down at the netball centre, and I thought about driving down there, but I'm guessing by the time I drive down there, there's going to be another 200 cars in front of me or more. It was about 2 k's long. And all I want to do is get tested. I've got my test back. I'm negative from the first one. 12 in the morning it came through.
You still need to do the other one.
Yeah, I'm still going to do the other one. It's just maybe I'll wait until a bit later. That's right, and but I don't have to worry that, obviously, the incubation period is still a long time, but at least I know now that I'm not infected by the first one. If it comes to the second one, and I'll go today sometime, I'll try to find somewhere. I'm not going to drive up to Tanunga, that's just ridiculous. By the time I get up to Tanunga now, they'll close the town. But maybe the new one at the netball centre might work out and look around, and hopefully some people will be able to tell me on different community sites on Facebook, say how long the line is. Or I go back to Elizabeth Park and have a look and see how. Sure, there's kettle there in the top cupboard. Just put it on, should be okay because I just boiled it. Yeah, just boil it again. Doesn't have a light that comes on it now, so if the light's broken, it doesn't boil. Top right hand corner, up the top right. Yeah, there's a tea bag box there. Let's have a look at it. There's all sorts of teas in there, but there's still Lipton teas, and there's a Twinings one in there, I think. And then in the cupboard right above your head, there's there's just some cup. Which might be even like a cup for a cup of tea, but if you want just a mug, next one over. Next one. Just look at the cup first because I'm shit house at washing up. Yeah, and then look in the fridge and go for it. And there's sugar just there, there's containers. I haven't forgotten about you guys, so just let me do this and get a couple more people in before I go and get that stuff outside. It's not even working.
Do you have a license now?
There is a mouse that's running around, yes.
I reckon it was the best last night.
May have been. You did leave your door a little bit open.
Yeah, I heard something like.
I'm going to set up a trap.
It sounded like life chewing away at something.
Could be, but there's nothing in there that would be. I can't see any food that's in that fire. But what I'm going to do is do a country one.
It was like covered right.
I'm going to use these knitting needles, put a can through it, and then put some cheese on top on a bucket. They fall in and they die. It's the best mouse catcher ever. There's probably one. There is one going around. Loki chased one day.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you slept all right?
Yeah. I heard the triangle last night.
Freaking out a bit, I know.
I did freak out,
What the hell is it? But I will put it in the kitchen because I've seen you go across the kitchen. So. And you know why I have mice? Because they have those birds. There's a seed and everything. And I brought the birds into the laundry.
Yeah.
So yeah. It happens you should have seen that up at Hamley. It was a plague. There should be some teaspoons there, if not there. Let's give it a quick wipe over with a tea towel or whatever. I'm just hopeful. I just hate doing dishes. And the whole thing is if I wish I really wish that I had a dishwasher here, because at Hamley and at Maitland I have dishwasher. But you know, I still got dishes in the sink. Started doing them this morning. They were making too much noise, and I'm like, all right. Oh, how you going, Mel? Might have COVID. Okay. But have you been out? You haven't been out. A lockdown finished in London, didn't it? This is Sarah's in the background. She's my new housemate. There is 4 tons of milk.
Oh, I've got like one in my bag.
Yeah. So what we're going to do, Mel, you come in, you talk. We're just going to do 2 quick giveaways for get Sarah now for me when she's finished. No one looks at them. I've got a new tray too going down. So you could get anything from Australian football, American football, baseball, basketball, everything. So I'll get Sarah to pick it out. Actually, that one can't be in there. That's too good. No, I'll give that away to her. Actually, it can be in there. So, yeah. I hope you see carers every day, but shouldn't they be... Oh God, I don't even go there with that, because shouldn't they be tested before they come to you? You know what I mean? Does that work all right? Pick one out, Sarah. And I'll spin the wheel. Don't show anyone yet. Just put it in hot little hand. Okay. Thank you. Awesome stuff. Yeah, so I don't know. So we've got to quickly spin the wheel, and then I've got to go and help Sarah with the stuff. Then we'll get on some gaming stuff. I think we've talked about COVID too much. Not that I don't care, Mel, but I tried to line up in a line today for a testing station, and it was 6:30 in the morning, and I reckon I would have been there for 4 to 5 hours. That's how many people were there. People were sleeping in their car. They're private carers. There's no company making them do it. Okay. They need to have some sort of legalization or some sort of legal requirement that they need to do it. But I hope you don't have it. Just chill out. And I know that you have medical issues that quite possibly you could be very sick from it. So I know that. Oh, hey Tam, how you going? Welcome. Actually, we'll put you down for the gift. We'll put you down for the card. I just saw you then. Sorry. Because we're streaming on, we're using, we do like really, really shonky things, or don't really. Because I've gone a ban with my Twitch, we're getting Bruce to host it, so we're not all stuck on YouTube. But it's my 50th subscriber celebration, which we broke last night. That doesn't sound much, but it's big for me. Ronka. Brucey. But yeah, even Mel, Tam, Thin. Is that it? Is that all of them? Doesn't seem that many. Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you would be like I'm tired. My body clock is all over the shop from when I'm working night shift. And guess what? I had an interview yesterday, and I think I've got an aged care job, but I can't go there. Tam, you won. Congratulations, won a card. I'll send it to you. Can you DM me your address in South Africa? You got a Paul Roos card. Now, Paul Roos is an absolute god of Australian football. Centre half back, played centre half forward too. Played that Tony Lockett era. That we had a card yesterday for Tony Lockett. During this time, this card is 1997, so it's a decent time. During this time, he had his career games for 314. I think he nearly played 400 games and 281 goals. And during the 96 season, he 24 games, 4 goals, 5 behinds, 27 sorry, 276 kicks, 157 marks, and 204 handballs. But that was the season. It says here the write-up. Highly decorated member of the side who played his first grand final in 1996 in his 314th game. He played 269 games for Fitzroy and then switching to the Swans in 1995, displayed ordinary form in his first season at Sydney, but one of the stars of the club, massive revival in 1996, and he is a former All-Australian captain. So there you go, Tam. If you're still in the chat, I'll message you anyhow. That's your card. I'll send it to you in the next week. So I do. They're right next to where you put your basket for your dirty clothes. There's two there. The blue one's not as good. I would use the other one. And I hadn't had a chance to vacuum your room. The other one's better. Just the handle, another thing, the wheelie thing at the bottom, the spindle, you just got to give it a bit of a kick around and it should work. But that one there is kick-ass. Be my carer. I might, you can fly me in. It might take me 24 hours to get there, and then I might have to remove myself from being at your house and then flying back to Australia. It might be a bit of a laugh, but yeah. There you go, Tam. I don't know if you're still in there. Let's just check. See, Brucey, can you check, and I'll do whatever we have to do to find out if you're still in there. I didn't even see it because we were busy talking. Hang on. No, she's not. Hey, Jessica. Jessica Hamster. You didn't say anything in the chat. She's not in there, so we're just going to play some games a bit later. We've got to get Sarah's gear in because she's got some food in the car. I picked her up last night. As you know, Jessica, everything went fine, so we're all good. I'm waiting for I've got my test back. It's negative, so that's one good thing. So we're on the road to hopefully not being so much in lockdown. It's a corn badge. I think you might be right. There is a corn badge on my jacket. Yes, there's a corn badge. I've got Green Day. I've got Hot Chili Peppers. I've got Elvis. On this side, I think I've got Deep Purple. I've got NASA. Deep Purple. Black Sabbath, maybe. Guns N' Roses this side. I really should try to pull it out a bit. This is my battle jacket. I've had it for a while. This is actually a women's jacket, but I got Mum to coming off. There's a Poison one. And on the back, I've got a wrestler that looks like a plague doctor. Yeah, I love those type of music. Poison, Korn, Green Day. I love Green Day. You've seen my Green Day shirt. Green Day is probably one of my favourite bands. What else we got? There's one down here, I think. There's Black Sabbath. Yeah, Green Day is awesome. All right, I don't want to cut anyone off, but we need to go and get that stuff from outside. So get her all set up in the room. She's doing some vacuuming, which I never got a chance to do because I didn't think she was coming till Monday. I've been very slack. But I got all the stuff out of what Sonia Scooby had in there. Wearing one of Scooby's caps. She would be impressed. Not probably, but it's all good. I'm going to do some gaming a bit later. Do some Apex, Bone Daddy or something, or Warzone. We promised Crazy that we'd do some Warzone, so we might be able to hook up in some games on Warzone. Any questions? No questions? So I will message Tam and we'll get stuff there. I hope you're okay, love. Yeah, play some later. We'll get started and we'll see what we can do. What do you want to do, Apex or Warzone? We'll do Apex first, then we'll change it to Warzone. I've got nothing else to do. I've got to go and have my COVID test. Yes, I know that. Even if it's like fucking 12 o'clock at night, I'll go down to Victoria Park and see if I can get in there. Because that's 24 hours. Need to open another 24-hour one. This is what I'm saying. And hopefully they've fucking woken up to themselves. I know they opened one at the Netball Centre. But the whole thing is, we were talking about carers before too, Mel. Just came. I've got to do some pamphlet drops. I'll get someone to do them. I've got someone teed up, so I won't be doing them. But this is about carers. Anyone, anytime can become a carer, and it talks about how you can become a carer, what you need to do if you're supporting someone, even during COVID. Talks about as a what is it a can't remember what I'm trying to say here. Has someone speaking about how I became a carer for someone. Well, the whole thing is that I panicked stations too, because I have a coffee from where this person had a coffee, and it was around that time, technically 10 minutes apart around that time. So we could have been sitting there, or I wasn't sitting there, I just grabbed it and walked off, but we could have walked past each other. He could have touched the same counter as I did. And it's not that person's fault, and they can't help it. They don't, walking around, they don't know they have it until they get symptoms. So, and I had a bit of a tickly throat, headache, sore joints, but again, it could be because of the work I was doing. All right, we'll leave it there, Bone Daddy. Guys, thank you for coming in. Thank you, the Gronkster, Brucey for streaming this, me for streaming it. I hope everyone's well. Stay safe out there, and particularly everyone in different countries as well. So, yeah, good night, love. You take care. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. It's my 50th. We're celebrating my 50th subscriber. We got past 50 on YouTube. And I'm hoping that we're not going to have any more glitches with Twitch. Like, I don't think I did the wrong thing. Jesus, Caleb told him he sucked and he's not banned. So we just, Lisa, myself, Bruce, a couple of other people went in. Bruce has started up a new one because he's like, fuck it, I'm going to start a new one up. What are they going to do? Ban him, probably. A couple of other people gone in there. We've all got bans, so of 30 days, except for fucking Caleb, which we're fucking pissing ourselves laughing because it's hilarious. We'll do another giveaway during the time that I'm going to be gaming as well for another thing. No, it's a small thing, 50 subscribers on YouTube, but you look at how many videos I do on YouTube. There's over 500 videos. And I've got to upload several ones that I did the other day in waiting in the line because I did a couple of scenes of wolves that you do. And we've got new merch as well. I don't know if you've seen it. I don't think you did. But this is a can holder for Agent Rodman stream. So we've given away 2 of those already. I'll give one to Bone Daddy. I'm keeping one myself for my drink. So we'll probably give another one away in a couple of days. But once they're gone, they're gone. Then I'll rework it. Saw that on Insta. Yeah, and I've got new business cards which look really fucking sweet. Got new mugs for Paddy. We've got new mugs for Campstead Films. We've got, what else? We've got not new t-shirts, but I did a reorder of t-shirts. So we gave away a t-shirt last night. So we'll leave it there. I'm waffling on too much. We need to move on. So, and then I've got to go and get the stuff from out the car. We'll see you in a little while, Bone Daddy. And if you want to join us on, we're going to still do YouTube, but we'll get Brucey to stream it. So, yeah. All right. Thanks, guys. Chill. Take it easy.